Hey, you're done. Okay, here's what we're just going to warm up. Doing a little bit of head tag. Watch your fingers. So can I borrow you really quick, Will? So again, if you've done a lot of wrestling, like this is our typical stance here. You do not want to fight in this stance unless you want to go full Ben Askren. So all we're trying to do, hands up, we're just trying to tag each other's head, in and out right away. I just want you to get not just your feet warmed up, but your brain warmed up to the angles. We're going to work on angles a little bit today. You mentioned wanting a little more boxing. We're going to work on some of our boxing to set up our shots. One of the very, very fundamental moves we're going to work on today is called a step over. And basically, a step over is just bam, bam, cute. Angle, takedown, or huge cross with a takedown. Does that make sense? But as you're doing this, you'll notice that if I'm circling this way, Will's got an easy shot to my head. So a lot of times, trying to just get my foot from here to here, he's going to have to turn, and I got an easy tag here. If he doesn't turn, I have a really easy tag. So right now, just head, don't poke each other in the eye, okay? All right, we'll give you 1 minute. Move your feet really fast. 3, 2, 1, go. Just warm up. Go.
So, are you right-handed?
I am.
So you should be orthodox. So your left foot should be forward. Because you're right-handed.
Good movement, guys. Good. Good, good, good. Better get in and out, Will. In and out, really fast. Good move. It's all about footwork. Okay, time, new partner. Find a new partner so you can get a different look. Trying to create angles. So, know that we work, can I borrow you again one more time? So, if you were here Thursday, we were working snap downs a lot, right? To create angles. So, when we were wrestling, I'm trying to get here, snap, angle, snap, angle. Use your jab that way. Trying to create angles, jabs, in, out. Trying to get to the angles. Very similar when we're wrestling. If I can get here, like I'm getting to the legs, I'm going to get a takedown. If I can get here, easy score. Okay, same deal. Use your jab like we've been using our snap to create distance and angle. Let's do 1 more minute and we're going to up the complexity on here in a second. Ready, go. Try to snap it, Will. Snap back. There you go. Good. Good, Kathy. That was good. Good counter. Good. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Good head movement, Shannon. Good. Move your head too. So it's not feet. Move your head. Okay, time, new partner. This time. Yeah, look, notice we do a lot of footwork stuff here. Footwork wins fights, right? So, and you can do all this at home too, on your own. Shadow box, both wrestling and boxing. This time, I borrow you, so, nice rash guard. So, you can tag, but this is score 1. And by the way, next time, only odd number of people because I don't get the trade. So I was just like, so here I'm gonna shut the door, or I'm gonna recruit. Actually, probably my little older guy. He can go down the boxing. But here, here's one tag. Your other tag, as we're moving, if you can get, there's number 2. Okay. So now, again, we're just warming up. Any side, whatever you can get to without getting popped in the head. Boop boop. Here. Okay. 1. You can go head out. If you're doing your head outside single, don't do this. Remember, head up, hips in. This is the posture. Totally different than our folk style posture. You go head outside. If we end up in an open stance, boom, head inside. But try to get the leg up off the ground and look at my hips aren't back. My head is levering in and I'm sucking this leg into my hip so I can drive. So there's your 2 options to score. Okay? Now, what I like to do the classes is like, we do the movements and then we'll actually coach through how we finish from there, okay? But I want you to get a feel for it before we just like dive into the instruction. All right, here we go. So those are your 2 ways to score. Go. Nice. Good. 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 Big counter. Now watch your head. Nice. Okay, time, new partner. New partner, we're going to do one more. Hey, everybody's moving really well. That's good. Saw some good counters. Just one more. Okay, new partner. If you need a break, let me know. I can step in. I'm just over here watching, trying to coach. All right, you ready? Same 2 ways to score. Ready? Go. 1 minute. Oh, nice. That's all right. Got me. Time, get a drink, get a drink. Good work. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Likely.
You're trying to find some numbers that takes or something. Yeah, I'm going to have you do one last drill before we start with some of the instruction stuff. Come over, Josh, really quick. So all I want you to do, pick a side. Start on the leg. Start here. I'm going to give you a minute and just see if you can get a takedown. If you get a takedown, go again. And we'll switch person A to person B after a minute. Okay? Doesn't count. If I get here and I step and I get his hands to the mat, boom, let's say there, and he gets right back up, and I'm in a body lock. This doesn't count. You can go from here. If you get your body lock, keep going. Try to get him down on the mat. If you get a full takedown, go again. If you don't, let's say I get here and he just breaks off. Yep. You gotta go back. Right here. Okay? 1 minute. Here we go with your partner. I'll tell you when to switch. We just got 1 minute. Sure. Ready? Go. Now watch your neck. You gotta keep that head up. Head up. Circle the outside, Jack. You gotta circle the outside. Now go. Yeah. Gotta keep your head up. There you go. Good. Well. Long, short. Good.
Take your leg, wedge it on my foot. This leg, in between, wedge it against my foot. Now, pull me back down. My head up.
Head up, yeah. Count that there. Okay, time. Switch person A to person B. Yep, same deal. Just try to keep your head up. Like head up, hips in. Head up, hips in. Yep. So, hey, if you're not familiar with the guillotine, can I borrow you again? So if you get your head low like this, you're gonna get your head wrapped, and now you're in a tough spot. You're stuck. You're gonna have to fight the hands here, or you're gonna have to get to the side and start making angles. So this is why we're saying, look this way. Even if he wraps my head here, I'm looking right this way. If I need to, I can break here and come around the side. As soon as your head drops towards the hip, we're going to grab it and reach and strangle you, all right? So head up, hips forward. Again, notice the difference in posture here. This way, yep. Now you better be really strong here. If you grab my head, you got to get here. You got to get crossways on a double to keep from getting strangled, or you got to hand fight out of it right away. You get here, head up, try to reach for my head now, right? If he's still reaching, I can switch. He's going to have to let go to save a shoulder. Does that make sense? Tight waist again. Here, here. Sit him down. But head up. Posture, super important in this position. Thank you. All right, 1 minute. Go. Good. Try to get up, Will. See, quad pot up. Quad pot up. Get your knees off the mat. There you go. Good. Sit out, turn in. Chain it. Chain it. There you go. Work on your Granbys too. Quad pot up your Granby right away. There you go. Good. Nice. Nice. Good mat awareness too. Nice. That was good. Hand fight. Good, Catherine. Hand fight. Good. Okay, time. Good work. As it turns out, it's hard to get somebody on the ground just from here. This is why folk style and freestyle have evolved to doing this. It is easier to get to somebody's legs in a position to get them on the ground this way, right? If I get here, boom, right? I can get a takedown here, right? Or like we've been working on Thursdays, I get good elbow control, right? The problem with that is he's not trying to punch me or knee me in the face. Right? So to prevent that, you got to be here, but it's harder to take somebody down this way. So we'll work on this again. I know we did this a couple weeks ago, but if I'm having trouble here, Josh is strong, he's got good balance. I can now trade off to my tight waist. If he puts his leg on the outside here, this is where you can go right into your duck, into a double. You can change sides there too. So here's what I want us to do before we do all that. Can I borrow this here really quick? I want us to work on the step through. So with your partner, starting close hands, both orthodox. Okay, is everybody here kind of sort of orthodox? Okay, right knee dominant. So this is both for me to develop my footwork, but this is also for Nazir to develop his pad work to be a good partner. So all we're going to do, jab, cross. And when you hit mitts, it's always a cross. I'm not going same side. You see this? So it's, and he's doing it right. We worked on this at Twin Silos the other day. Like, he's just tapping. He's meeting. He's not meeting this way. It's just meeting a little bit to absorb some of it. So it's bam, bam. Now, after I do that, I'm just going to do a little bit of a slip, step, cross. Okay? So again, we're here. Always, always, always stepping with your punches. Not flat-footed. You're always stepping with your punches. So it's boom, boom, slip, bam. Okay? Just you're good. Boom, boom, slip, bam. Okay? And then switch back and forth. But do you see what Nazir's doing too? He trusts me. I don't know why. But his hands are actually close to his face. Build that support and rapport, which is a fancy French word for rapport, with your partner before maybe start here, before you start doing this. But eventually, I want you all, come on, Missouri slang, all y'all, to get trustful so we're actually targeting here versus like way over here. Does that make sense? All right. This is your full permission to punch Dad in the face. No, I'm kidding. All right.
He's already done.
I'm deleting that from YouTube. So again, just one more time. Boom, boom. Go slow to begin with, but notice I'm stepping, stepping. My feet are moving when I'm punching, because that's going to bring my hips into it. Bam, bam. Slip. If you want to add this, notice the slip is not this. Because guess what? Crack. Right? So it's bam, bam, slip, bam. Okay? You want to try that? Just go back and forth, nice and slow. Once you start trusting your partner, bring it in a little bit. Move your feet though. Notice too, when I do my slip, boom. It's just here. I'm not doing this. I'm not going. Right? I'm just moving the minimal. When he punches, I'm just, boom. My foot is still inside this one. Don't end up out here. Okay? All right, give it a shot. Thank you. 3, 2, 1.
Is that 1 each, 2 each, or a minute?
Whatever you guys want to do. Just get a feel for it. Good. Good. Nice. Damn. Good, Catherine. Good. Let's go. Load up with that cross. When you slip, move. Bam. Good. Yep, good. Good. Nice. Try to keep your elbow in a little bit. Don't throw a foot quite yet. We'll eventually integrate this in, but nice. Good. Okay, y'all are already doing this. Can I borrow Josh real quick? Now, this is good. If you just want to keep here, just bend it. Now, if you're feeling more comfortable, move with your partner. Move with your partner. Okay? Use the mat. But notice our space here. I want power. I don't want to be reaching. Get a little bit closer. Get used to being in this space and being able to slip this. It's easy to slip a punch out here, right? Almost toe to toe. This is where I want you to be. This is the danger zone, but if you're better with your head work, short circle, small circle, head work, bam. Or where we're going next, bam. Okay? Does that make sense? So move a little bit, but try to really focus on being here versus here. I can touch gloves here. I'm not going to get to Josh's base body here, right? Okay? So get in. Got to be comfortable here. If you've never boxed before, this is kind of, it's a little intimidating. Because oh great, but guess what? He can punch me too. So I want you, sorry for the monologue, I want you to be good here to be able to do just a small slip. And I tell you what, you get here, bam. People break blocks of ice in cinder blocks with this part of your body. Like if you get here, done. Okay, watch John Jones. Right? Yes. So don't throw elbows yet, but try to get closer toe to toe. Does that make sense? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And move your feet a little bit more. Circle. Get a little bit closer, Will. I know he's got a reach on you. There you go. I just want you to be good at slipping that punch. Good. Good. Good.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm bad at boxing.
Well, hey, this is why we practice. And if you want to be able to wrestle in MMA, like you got to have some boxing problems. You can't just like run in. Like Tyson's punch out.
I was having my wife smack me in the face like a pool noodle. This is not punching.
That's actually, I'm going to bring pool noodles next time, and that'll allow us to hit each other a little bit more.
I still do it so hard not to punch me.
It is. Yeah. Okay, time. Find a new partner just so you get a different look. Somebody with a different reach, different foot movement. All right. Here we go. Just back and forth. Move your head, move your feet. Get in close. Almost toe to toe. Hey, they say that in boxing, toe to toe.
Whatever.
Yeah, that works.
So bring that one down. Bring it up. Straight. 32. I keep wanting to do it right. Good.
Keep moving your feet. Well, that's good. Good, bud. Good, Catherine. Hey, anytime you want to punch him in the face, I'll look the other way.
Yeah.
Okay?
If I miss this, just yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, time. Now, this time. My brain is. First off, if you're interested in doing more of this, what I'd like to do is Tuesday nights, 6:30 at Twin Silos Park. We'll do some outdoor wrestling MMA stuff. So this Tuesday at 6:30, if you want to come out. If it's not absolutely pouring, view of the mountains, beautiful setting, and violence. So two favorite things: nature and violence. It's dichotomy.
Public.
So I have a falcon on my hand. So now this was our step through. And this is where my brain part is. This is called it doesn't matter. I'll remember like 20 minutes after practice. So Nazir, he's a good striker. Boom, boom. He knows I want to go this way. So now, or I went this way, slipped a couple times. Now I'm actually, you can never say never, right? You can go to the power hand if you're fast, right? If you're moving your feet. So this time we're going to go boom, boom, step this way, bam. Or here. Okay? So boom, boom, slip, here, or here. Yep. Let's go cross. Okay? So here you slip, boom, slip, boom. Does that make sense? Now I'm going this way because he knows I've gone slip this way, and as soon as I throw my jab, he's starting to lean this way. So we're going to go jab, cross, step, boom. All right? Eventually, where we're going to take this is you should be able to go boom, boom, slip this way, bam. Boom, boom, slip this way, bam. Okay? But notice what my head's doing is I punch, boom, boom, slip, bam, boom, boom, slip, bam. All right? And eventually, we're going to be going all over the mat and then on the partner, back and forth. But for right now, just break it into pieces. Boom, boom, slip, bam. Keep wanting to throw myself up. All right. Just give it a try, back and forth. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, go. Get a feel for it if this is foreign.
I'm blocking here if you want to answer that too.
Now, Catherine, go ahead and get in your orthodox stance. So lead foot and just try to get about right here, right? About right here, because you're kind of out here. You can reach his hands here, right? You can, but you're not going to be able to reach here. And again, I want you to be comfortable in the pocket, like right here. There's like no risk here right now because we're practicing. So if we get comfortable, not comfortable, confident here. Okay? Thank you. So try to get closer to his toes. Good.
As far as for holding, you can still be going to that.
I mean,
Yeah. So if you're going cross,
no, if you're
slip, bam.
if you're something.
Yep. And you guys are doing well. Like I was telling them, again, it's easy to touch his hands here. You got to be not comfortable but confident in the pocket right here, right? This is actually where we're going to land. And that's why doing this. This distance versus way out here, like I'm not going to reach.
Is it how to roll again? Or
Yeah, it's a roll, like a roll. Small rolls, not this.
So I'm going towards the power. Normally we do away.
Yeah, and I'll come with suggestions next time. You can practice at home with the ropes.
So we're gonna go.
Because actually, if you take a hula,
One, two.
take a hula, it's like take it against the wall, so it's this level, shoulder level, inside the hula, outside, inside. Yeah, it's good. I was actually at Target last night. I was going to buy a bunch of hula for Target and we'll do that, but they were like $12.
You can do a hook with either one, but
$60?
typically
There you
you
go.
buy it, you can do it.
So, no, okay.
Coming back up.
Inflation on the hula hoops.
So try.
My feet are still awkward.
Can you feel that? You're rolling out?
Absolutely. I don't. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. There's nothing stopping you from finding each other.
Okay, time to find a new partner. Just get a feel for the step, not the step away, but the slide in. Just one more minute, then now we're going to add some of our wrestling to this. But we got to get comfortable being in the zone, moving our head. Yep, there you go. Okay, go. If you want, hey, by the way, if you want now, if you're feeling a little bit comfortable with both, just go boom, boom, slip, bam, boom, boom, slip, bam. You can work back and forth now. But really, again, don't be complacent about your space. I want to be here, not way out here. I can touch gloves all day out here, but I'm like, right? This is really safe, but you're not going to score. You're not going to get a takedown. You're not going to get, but get not comfortable, confident here. Okay? Thank you. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey James, will you just watch my?
Yeah, sure.
Still awkward.
I know. It's all footwork wins fights. Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
Here. Now,
Are you coming my way?
Yeah.
So, can I step in for a second? So, now I'm lead-footed right now. I should be moving my feet and then Here. Slip. Follow this one,
Yeah, so you throw your
Slip. Right? And if you want, just have
Yeah.
Jack hold out his hand this way.
Well, yeah, I'll just alternate.
Yeah, just work on that if you want. That's a good drill right there. That's what I was describing to Josh with that hula hoop.
Let me go to the left.
Oh, we're getting the swords out. Just had an idea, we're getting the swords out.
So, when you want to, I'll do this way. Okay, so you're going to go this way first. Oh, wrong hand. Alright, go. Wrong hand. Alright, go. There you go. Good.
Part of it is coordination on catching these punches too. Yeah. Yeah, hand-eye coordination.
I just saw this.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Why we have swords out? Some of you use their swords. Okay, because I didn't want to spend $80 on hula hoops last night. I will eventually.
Oh, yeah.
So can you just hold these? You can put them even under your armpit, but hold them at a distance about arm length. These are Nazir's arms, right here. All we're going to do, start here, slip, 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 bang, slip, slip, bang. Okay? So we can work on our footwork, and I have to be inside here. Okay? Inside. Just do it for about a minute, and then switch. I'll tell you when to switch.
Already unloaded.
Yeah, I'm also just trying to give you ideas how you can work this at home too. Good.
You want me to move with it or no?
Yeah, move with it. Move with it. Yeah, move. If you're holding the sword, move.
Be careful moving.
Yeah, that's right. We're breaking out the real ones next week. Oh. Good. Good, Will. Okay, switch. Ready, you go. Like space. Get a little closer. Here. See if you can get a look. There you go. Good. Hey, can everybody look over here really quick? So, can you show? So, the temptation is when you're new to this, which is fine, is to do this. Show them how you were doing it. Watch his feet. He's moving his feet. Small, right? He is staying right. His head is almost hitting on the outside of the swords every time, versus doing here. Right? It's milliseconds to be able to score here. So try to now focus on here versus small difference, but it's going to make a big difference in your boxing and your ability to take on. Okay, go. Yes, there you go, Shannon. Good. 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 Nice. Good, Shannon. That's good. Good, Catherine. Good. Okay, Tom, get a drink. And put up the swords. Good work. Thank you. Okay, now, what we'll do next, Cabra you. So, same drill, orthodox stance, boom, boom, slip. And when you get here, you can throw across, but the way I want you to finish, head outside single again. Head up, hips in. Once you're here, two ways you can finish. You get here, if I can get a good bump and get Nazir going this way, watch what I do with my leg. So hips in, head up, step, and then this is where I do like my kettlebell swing off to my left. Boom. Hands on the mat, build. If I can get tight waist and just chop, find the wrist right away. Okay, that's one way to finish. So again, I'm here, start from here, slip. Take him head up, please. Step, throw. Right in, if he stands up right away, here's our mat return, tight waist, short arm. You can step and lift if you want, but don't do this with your hands when you step and lift. Keep them here. Step, step, step. Look at how I'm turning them. I'm like gut wrenching them now. It ratchets it. Don't let your arm slide. Keep it palm up here as I come breaking them down already. You can do that one. If you go the opposite way, start sitting them down. So those are option one. If you want to run the pike from this. So again, whoosh, here, now I back pivot. Down, this way. Okay? Yeah. This is not a good position to be in a fight. Right? Up here, and just finish right there. If you want, super simple pass. X. Come to side control. Okay? So don't give the person time to start doing this or hooking your foot. Right here, yes, doing all that. As soon as I set his ear down with this, when the pipe on high legging over, you go reverse knee on belly, whatever you need to do. Okay? Set it up with this step away. Boom, boom, slip on the leg right away. All right? If you want to slip, jet, or cross, and then go to the leg, you can do that too. Any questions on that? Give it a shot. 3, 2, 1. Whatever partner you want. Head up, Shannon. Okay, he's a little strangling in this position. He's really, yeah, he's gonna, so you gotta, it's hard, but as soon as I get here, my head, and look, I'm pushing him that way. If this leg comes on the outside now, you get here, right there, okay? Thank you. But you gotta get aim for getting your head. That's what I'm doing. If I have to give up this leg, I'll give it up because I do not want, I'll just give up the leg and start posturing up this way. I would rather fight from here and put pressure on his shoulder. He's probably going to let go. Now I can go right into right here. Okay? Thank you. Wow. You good? Hey everybody, look in really quick. So, what can I borrow you? If your partner, go ahead, gets to your legs, and their head's down, grab it right away. Okay? I like to go high elbow guillotine, so you can just get here and strangle. I like to get here and bring my elbow up. See what that just did? It created space here too, and it really drives up and twists the neck more. This is a lift. You can get your hand in. Right here, right there. Okay? Now, are you really quick? So again, if he does his head outside single and it drops, yeah, that's why I like head inside. But if it's there, grab their head, the hand that's reaching, high elbow. See how that just torques the neck right away versus just a lift. Remind him to keep the head up. If you're more comfortable, yeah, this is good too. It's harder to get to, you go orthodox for me real quick. Here, it's harder to get head inside single from orthodox over if you want to add an extra step, slip, you got to be fast, so you can go right here, and now I can put my head inside. You have to be in an open stance to go head inside. So when you slip, just know they have a counter opening right away because I'm going boom, boom, slip here. Yeah. That's why we're doing head outside. If you're fighting southpaw, now you can go head inside. And you're safe from the guillotine. Chances are in MMA though, you're going to be here. And you got to protect your neck. If you get here and you're like, I'm going to get my head's low, just immediately come to the back side and do your mat return. Don't even risk it. Again, if they drop their head, show them the guillotine just as a reminder. Okay. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, go. Try that high elbow one too if you want to learn that one. That one works. Nice. Good. Good. Very good. Yeah. As soon as you feel a head drop, just go around there. Yeah. Now, if you get there, body arm. Right? Okay, so you can go right, yes to that. Yep. Good. And if you need to, disengage. Go again. Like, hey, even Daniel Cormier doesn't hit 100% of the takedowns, right? Sometimes you have to know when to loss and come back. This is why we've got to be comfortable with our boxing too. You might not, you can't score on all of our takedowns. I don't care how good your wrestling is, right? You're like John Jones, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Taking Daniel Cormier down, like, that guy can keep yeah, he called the shot and shot it. So. But again, you get, both Nick will 100% take one. Yeah. You get here, if you need to even, if he starts reaching, I can even drop my knee to the big too. This is a one-time I will level change. I do not want them on my neck. This move is why I had such bad ears actually. He didn't have guillotines all the time on my shots because I would keep dropping my head. I would get out, but my ears paid the price, right? So if he wants cauliflower, he's guillotine. Thank you. He wants it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just disengage. Or, yeah, gotta get an underhook. Nice. Yeah, good. Hey, there you go now. Good. That was good, Shannon. That duck. That was good, that level change. See? We've been working on that. That's good. Hey, everybody, that was both of you very good. If you get caught in the guillotine, you got to go cross body right away. All right? Can I borrow you really quick? So if he starts, you have to either break this and duck. Like I said, this is the one time I will level change in MMA and hope I don't need a knee. Right? I'm going to break, immediately come, and I get right back off the ground. Okay? You can do that. If they get a good bite on it, you can. I know this is what I was taught in jiu-jitsu, is like to reach up here, and then I sag and start breaking this. The problem with doing this in MMA is like he can pancake me, he can knee me. Like if he gets this locked in, like I'm going full as best I can, bow nickel. I'm going to get to his legs as he's trying to lift. His hips come up, and I want to get opposite. My hips go opposite side of the guillotine. This is where he can grab as hard as he wants. He's not going to. So if you end here, reach around their head, get your shoulder right into their neck. It's called a Von Fu choke. If you have a guillotine and they get crossed, let it go. You will get Von Fu choke. If you want to try that one with your partner, have them start to do guillotine. If you feel strong enough, level change, double, but notice I'm not doubling this way. I'm tightening the guillotine. I gotta go step this way. Oh, I'm feeling strong today.
Moving down like a baby.
Because my ear after that one. That was my cold plunge from yesterday.
Yeah.
But see, I have to lay this way. Okay, if you want to try that back and forth as a defense, I would rather you not get caught in that position. Usually, good things don't happen. But if you're quick on that double, I mean, there's guys that let you grab their head because they're going to get a double out of it, and then some novices will keep holding on to it and then they get Von Flue choke.
Yeah.
If you want to try the Von Flue choke as part of it, the Von Flue, he's not giving this up, he's just wrenching my neck and my ear again. I get my shoulder, I cross face, and I get my shoulder and arm into his neck and I just start driving. And they will tap. It's not a fun choke. Von Flue. You want to try that back and forth, and we'll add one more thing. Thank you. 3, 2, 1.
Chokes and makes your opponent sound like a pug. 6 straight under. You want to try the defense? Well, I mean, we can keep working. And you're already in guilty. Yeah. Sorry.
Nice, Catherine. Hey, when you get there, keep working your breakdown and grab the wrist, and then start again. Just make sure you get to the wrist. Get a right in. Now, freeze Nazir, you have a leg lock right there.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Right there. Toe hold,
Yeah.
right there.
This is a right halt to hold too, isn't it?
Now just figure for your legs and really,
Yeah.
so he can't. Yeah, there you go.
Oh God. And then right there. My ankle's happy with today.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that works. Part of this is to remind people to not hold on to that guillotine too long.
Right.
It's just like it can be full gold if you don't get it right away. Like your shoulder's gonna be in a bad position. It works if their head's down and they don't have a good double off of it. But if they do know how to run, I mean, you both are really strong. Like you get your head, just get to that double. Use your head is like a pivot point, and
Start running knee.
they'll regret trying to guillotine you. So that was good.
Still going.
Reverse. So
I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Here. No, come here. I'm still going.
Yeah, that way. You're exactly using your head as the pivot point. Right? Yes. Yeah, so you just gotta get your hips in. I'm looking.
My son have one leg here and one head outside.
Yeah. So here, let me feel what I'm doing. So I'm getting here. I go, I step. Yes. And lift. You have a lot of power that way. Hips in. Move. And they're gonna get dumped on their head. Like, and if they hold on to that, they're gonna get dumped on their head. So you're exactly right. Use your head. Always looking this way. So I'm looking. And just it's a whole just torsional power. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Both you guys are really strong, but it's not just strength. It's labor. Look at my hips. Bam. And look at how. I weigh like 125 pounds, and it's just like, ooh. Yeah, exactly. It's torque. It's not back. It's this way. Okay? Okay, can everybody bring it really quick? So I'm seeing a lot of you, which is good and fine. This is another position we'll work in the coming weeks. Come right here really quick. So we're getting here, and like we're kind of disengaging and getting here now. Right? So I see we're here, and I'm like, no, can't get it now. We're here. Or maybe I miss. Right? I'm just here, and we're getting to a body lock. What I would like to see you do, remember, the person that wins this position is typically the one that gets their underhook shoulder in and then starts to get the hips in. And see, I'm already knocking the zero off balance. So if you're getting stuck here, don't stay here because you're going to get knee. Right? So immediately, shoulder in, step, watch the knee, get here, and then I'm going body lock. Thumb on the underhook down. You want that thumb down so I can do this. This is where we do that ratcheting takedown. I use my hands and feet together. I can't just ratchet my hands and leave my feet there. I'm going to get hip toss. So the other thing, lots of rules here. Don't push in from this position. If he locks into he's taking you for a ride. Suplex. Greco, number one, state, right? So you're going to get, you pull, you get thumb down, and I immediately pull, you get the right reaction when they go, and now pull, turn. Pull, turn. Pull, turn, move. Down you go. If you want to try that one real quick. I think I saw you guys get kind of caught in this over-under position here. Try to immediately get this shoulder in. If your shoulder's out and you need to get it in, you can do two things. Do that. The one I really like is I do kind of an upward roll, and now I'm in. It's like a row. Circle down. Now once I get here, step in, thumb. I'm already standing, shaving up. But it's tempting to keep driving this way. Don't go for it. Don't fall for it. It's a trap. Pull. Ratchet. See, he's already going down. But you got to ratchet with your hands and feet together. You can't just do this, because look at where I'm going. If he gets his hips in, I'm going that way. So it's got to be pull. Pull. Hands and feet together. Try that one really quick. See if it works for you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well,
You can take them back that way too.
Get there.
So what I'm doing, I get this underhook, and I take them where my underhook's pointing.
Okay.
So again, get the shoulder. You see feel the difference there? Like if my shoulder's here, I don't have much. But if I can do there. Now, hold.
What positions do you
Hold
have?
that. Circle.
Perpendicular.
You see that? Now we
Just go
Yeah,
I'll just go across. Just back across arm.
Like a
Either
ratchet
if you
strap.
want, or you can get in the mouth.
Look where your shoulder
If
is.
you get in the mouth, they can flip you
Gotta
easier.
get your shoulder. First off, come back, come back.
Yeah.
Gotta get your shoulder. Start it right in the elite, right here.
Okay.
Your shoulder's way out. It's not this. You get here, this is where now you gotta go. Mat return. Shoulder here. Shoulder here. Yeah. Yeah, shoulder right here. Your shoulder comes out, now you gotta go back side.
Flip the way up.
Good. There you go. That's good, yeah?
Boom, boom, boom.
Now, please. Take his hand. Put it across. Squeeze. There you go. That's the right reaction right there. It is. But you gotta win the space here and here. Like I said, here and here. You know, if you go to a jiu-jitsu class, this is what I was taught. They do pummeling this way in jiu-jitsu. They just do this, right? You gotta get shoulder. You gotta do this. And when they start then I can hold. Does that make sense to you too? Yeah. So the pummeling isn't this. It's not. You have you pummeled before? It's not doing this. It's got to be that. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Save your bacon in a fight if you can pummel that way. Keep whatever I swear to God. There you go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you one last move. So, Nazir gets head outside single, and he's going to run the pipe, sits me down, and he immediately steps over and goes side control. Ooh, okay. I do not, come up for a second. I don't like guard recovery from here in the fight. Watch a clip, go to YouTube, look up Ryan Hall in side control escapes. Ryan Hall fights for the UFC. He's a high-level jiu-jitsu black belt. And he's saying, and I agree with him, if I try to shrimp in here, I'm turning my body into a big catcher's mitt to take all his force this way or to get punched. So what I want our reaction to be, if that's your reaction, I'm not saying it's wrong, it just doesn't work well for me. I want to go this way. Okay, so as soon as I get sat down, watch what I do with my hand. Before Nazir can really settle down, you gotta move. Movement's key. I'm gonna take this hand that usually in jiu-jitsu you frame here, comes through. And I'm gonna connect my hand to my hip. Because I'm gonna throw Nazir a little bit off me, just a little bit. If I buck him all the way off, great, I'm getting up. But I'm using my hips to do this. This is where our bridging becomes really important. So one of the differences between our approach in wrestling versus jiu-jitsu, jiu-jitsu does a lot of this. We do a lot of this. This way you're not using your hips the strongest way possible. This way you are. This is like the benefit of being a bipedal creature is we can do this. The downfall is we have bad backs all the time. So here, I get this here, immediately goes here, he's coming up on me. Now watch. I get here, bridge. Now, I can come right up into my front headlock. Well, watch what I got. This stays around his neck, right into a Dars. Okay? So again, he gets the leg. Here, he's going to run the pipe. Yes, I can hear, look, he's coming around. I'm already there. And I can do an asymmetrical bridge here. It makes it even easier to get out. Instead of being flat on my back, I'm already loaded, ready to go. Get my feet close to my butt, and I use my hips to create enough space to slide out. I'm not just trying to toss Nazir off. So by keeping my elbow close to my hip, I'm using my hip to do, that's all you need. This hand that was framing on his neck shoots through. Finish. You want to try that one really quick? So if you ever get stuck here, even if you, other than this takedown, let's say Nazir's got me pinned. I'm here, I'm just trying to create enough space to get this here, and I'm just trying to get right here. If I can get here, I'm not going all the way this way, because now, yes, he can grab my hand right here. Yes, he can start punching me in the face. So I'm not going 90-degree angle. Just like 20, 25 degrees. Right here, this is all you need. Don't be tempted to do this. Yes, now you're giving up your back and your face. It's just here. Elbow to hip. Boom. Right there. Okay, you want to give that a try? It's called the Dars. Or inverted Tommy. Yeah. All right, and the escape is called a ghost escape. If you want to do more research on it. Try to do that one a little bit back and forth. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I know that's contrary to the way we've been trained in jiu-jitsu, but it's hard to keep somebody from going out the back door that way. Especially, again, it's this. It's easy to get here. If I can get this in, something's power to go out. Yeah, it does, yeah. Because they can horse collar you and all that kind of stuff. But this is great. Street self-defense, MMA. I'd rather go this way.
Are you just keeping pressure on that?
Yeah, I'm just kind of framing off, because so I'm just like, I just want a little bit of weight off me to get here. Right, so and now, so here, close to my hips, this is where I really have to do now. Low and good now. It may take you a couple to get out. You really get this and keep coming out. You might have to bump them on your chest and then do your big one. Does that make sense? So if they're down here, you got to get them up. And then, yeah, that's good.
You had a really nice snap out of there.
Yeah, well, this is what, like power cleaner. Boom. That's what we're doing with our hips, except a little bit bigger. But that's that hip extension, jumping. That's where our power is. Our power isn't doing this. That's where you get punched. Our power is out.
By the time I realized you were doing that,
Well, it also back to this double leg. Like when I step through, you got my head, right? I'm stepping through, pop from my hips. Same extension. That hip pop. Come on, sure.
Oh, I guess I'd be going because I'm on the plate.
Nice. Now grab your bicep. Good, Catherine, good. You don't even have to roll. So you just scoop there. Here, come back. You good, Will? Can you get on me? So here. Boom. This stays here. Now watch. I just pull him towards me. This hand, just drive it up there. Make sure you tap me, okay? Tap really hard because I may not hear that, and then you'll be out. So make sure you tap the person. You get caught in something, tap the person, or just say tap really loud, okay? Let me see you do one too.
Over? Yep, like that. Okay, as you come out, like that.
Good. Now, yep. Now you can't get this caught here. You got to frame it right here. If this is caught here,
Give me my arm back,
go
yo.
triangle. Yeah, exactly. Right there. Now bridge really hard to turn this way. This way. Yeah, you're going this way. Nope, nope, nope. Turn toward me. So you're gonna go this way.
Yeah.
And if you need to, you can come up to your knees if you don't get the darts. You tap it?
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Now there's your darts. Now freeze.
Yeah.
So this one,
Like,
grab your bicep.
Yeah, I've never done that because
Yes, this end.
you're gonna ask me what that was.
Drive it up this way. There you go. There you go.
Coach,
Yeah.
he got me halfway to a crucifix.
we gotta play that one back.
I did. Let's show him what I did. Yeah. So he had me. I'm pretty deep.
Yeah.
And then he was really fighting. He's doing a good job keeping your elbow in. He's doing a really good job. Or no, I had this. Yeah, he had this. And so I just went like
Right there.
and I put my head down and I
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the thing, Jab.
Don't grab that leg.
Don't grab that leg.
He had a like.
No, I
he doesn't. He doesn't. Okay, it's not. He's not.
You got it?
I'm like going like into his armpit.
Okay. But make sure if you're in this space, keep your head on the inside. It's harder.
Yeah.
You get your head out here. Now this is where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So try to.
And
Yeah.
Look at
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Look
So
at that.
I want. We'll cover this in our wrestling class sometime soon. I get here. You gotta like suck it in,
Yeah.
and then what I like to do is I like cut the corner and now come.
yeah.
Because I switch my hips. I get here, boom, and that hip switch is hard to stop. Okay, I'm gonna give you
Yeah. That's that.
1 minute with your partner. This ain't gonna be fun. You're gonna start like this. Side control. And you just try to get out for a minute. You get out, or get your darts, go again. We haven't worked on mount escapes. If this person mounts, start again. We'll work on mount escapes soon. But that's why I'm getting this here. Try to mount now. Okay? That's why I like that underhook. But you don't want to stay there. As soon as I get this, I'm bridging. Even if he's low on my hips, and I'm like, oh, I can't. I just try to get him higher. Try to get him higher. Now once I'm here, now I'm getting out. Hey, if you miss your darts, I can't get a darts here. Just come up to your knees, and then if you want, if you're wrestling, you can go right into a cradle. Hey, look what I got here. Darts. Okay. Does that make kind of? So we'll cover that later, but. Crossbody, we just got like 5 minutes. I'll give you 1 minute. Person stays on the bottom. You get out, go again. They mount you, go again. You get stuck for a minute, you're getting a good workout. Okay? All right, and I'll tell you when to switch top to bottom. Thank you. With your partner.
We're starting down, right?
Yep, start down. Ready? This is not a fun position to train from, but it's going to make you better. Go. 1 minute. Try to turn away, Shannon. Don't pull guard. Remember going that way. Get that. Yes. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Come back. Come back. If you get full guard, I prefer you not to go full guard. I'd rather you get out. Because you get there in a fight, well, they're going to stand up and punch. Yeah. Try to go away. Do that escape away if you can get there. Okay, you got 30 seconds.
Nice block in my head. I can't get through.
Now just get to your knees, Will, or Shannon, get to your knees. Just get to your knees, if you can. I got a gorilla on top of me. He's strong. He knows how to use his weight, too. He's got good leverage. Good. Get your feet under your Will, just stand up. Yeah. Quad pod up. Quad pod. Quad pod. There we go. Good. Get up. There we go. Hey. Get back up, Will. Don't accept it. There you go. Good. Good. You see, just get up. Get up. You don't have to be on the ground if you can get up. Okay, time. That was more than a minute. You guys were doing awesome. Switch top to bottom. Remember, getting up is an option if you can get there. Get your knees under you, get your feet under you. Hey, one last thing while you're catching your breath. Josh, can I borrow you really quick? I would prefer you don't. We're working on this, right? And he's good. Like he's leaning this way. Now, if you get stuck here, one thing you can do, you can switch your hips back. Watch. I'm trying to go this way. He's leaning. Yeah, you can try. I'm going to frame here. Now switch my hips and get up. Good. All right. Try to get here. Right? If he knows I'm trying to go this way, he's going to, yes, now I can brace here and try to start getting up this way. Okay? Try to bump both ways now. What I don't want you to do is come in. Let me hold guard here for a second. Don't try to fight for this position. In MMA, I'd rather you try to get up. When I first started jiu-jitsu, back in the late 90s, I went to a House Gracie. By the way, House Gracie is a crazy mofo. I don't mean, crazy. I mean, he's crazy. And we asked him, because this was back in the late 90s, it was all gi. And yet, you're expected to fight MMA if you did jiu-jitsu too. Take off the gi and then go fight MMA. We're like, how do you pass the guard without gi? He's like, oh, I'll show you. It's like, put me in your guard. This is how you pass. No gi. The guy opened up his legs. So this is why I would prefer you don't do this, because you see a lot of MMA fights ended here. Right? They'll even just ground and pound, boom, boom. I mean, you get really nasty with this stuff. But like Half was like, this is how you pass no gi. Put the hand on the neck. Jump up and punch. He may reach to try to sweep, but boom, boom, right? It is awful. So it works great in jiu-jitsu. I mean it. Get up and get out. Like I said, Carl Gotch, catch wrestler. Bulls are killed on the ground. Try to get up and get away. Get on top if you're on the ground.
It would be better if you were just doing jiu-jitsu and just punching him.
Just punch him in the face. This is like, hey!
Yeah, it really works well.
Alex and I, you were here too a couple weeks ago. Alex and I were talking when we were doing jiu-jitsu in the late 90s. This is what jiu-jitsu class was like. It wasn't this. Set the timer. No. It never was that way. It was set the timer, stand up, put some gloves on so you can take each other down. This is what jiu-jitsu was like 20 years ago. 30 years ago. 30 years ago. Here we go. All right. Switch top to bottom and I'll let you go here. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to avoid pulling guard. There you go. Try to get up. There you go, Doris. Get up. Good. Get up. Get up. Get up. Good. Nice. See, that's where I want you to be on the ground. It's like getting up and getting to that position. That was good. If you need to, Jack, just switch your hips. Switch your hips. Get your knees to the ground. Other way. That way. Go, go, go. Keep going that way. Keep going. There you go. Oh. Good. Just try to shut them off. Oh my gosh, you spider monkey. Be strong. Be strong. Good. Break those hands. Good. Good. There you go. Good. Great. Okay. We don't run these guys over. Good. Okay. Good work. Good work. Okay, time. We're going to do one last round with a new partner. Find a new partner. Same deal. Okay, like I said, Mel, first place in the tournament this weekend. You know who she trained with on, I think it was Thursday? Gordon Ryan and John Danaher. Yeah, yeah. And you know what they do? A lot of the practice, you know how Gordon Ryan, he openly misses. Puts himself in a bad position. Like, he'll start, bro, you know, this is one of the ways he'll train. He'll be like, Mal, go. Right? I mean, seriously, put yourself in a bad position, you know? You don't get a trophy for winning practice. You get better by starting here or against somebody with Josh's skill. You're going to get better here, right? Eventually, someday, you'll get out from under Josh, and it'll be a lot easier on everybody else because you chose, or I made you, practice from this position, this bad position. Okay? This time, too, likely, if your partner's okay with this, they can tap you with their hands. Okay? So we're not just like, oh, there's no consequences for me, like trying to do, yes, boom, boom, boom. We got to control the hands before we do anything else. Don't get punched. If your partner's okay with that. All right? All right, one more minute, and then we'll switch top to bottom, and I'll let you go. Here we go. Here we go. Pick who's on top to bottom. Make sure your partner's okay with throwing hands. Now, hey everybody, one thing. I'm seeing this really well. Don't put your knees on the mat. You should only, with wrestling, I would say only one knee on the mat at a time. Side control the same way. Don't put both, no pressure. If you're here, where's my pressure? It's on my knees on the mat. Here, one way you can hold somebody down. This, I always like this, because now I'm going to use my hips to try to walk Josh that way, right? But not, how much pressure do I have on you? No. And he's gonna go 60. You can sit through. You have a lot of attacks if you don't keep the person from getting your back. This way, right? This is good. This is great for MMA because now, right, this is a really good position. He's got to really honor that. But if you really want to hold somebody down, you don't have a lot of attacks, you can do this. Just watch from going this way. Think of it as a clock, too. 12 o'clock. Instead, I get my foot this way. At 12. My head is at 3. His feet are at 6. This leg is at 9. Whether I'm here or here. Clock. 12, 3, 6, 9. Okay? One more minute. Thank you, Josh. Here we go. Go. And then we'll switch top to bottom. Remember, mounting is always an option if you're on top. Go to the mount and start again. We'll work on our mounting mistakes next time. Yeah, I think, oh, good job. Good. You gotta control the hips too. Yeah. Yep. If his shoulders get off the mat, he's gonna come out the backside. Keep your shoulders flat if you can. Nice. Just keep front headlock right away. Run your short offense. Well, good. Good. Short offense works in MMA. Good, Catherine. Sit him down. Sit him down.
Crazy. Lets me choke myself.
Now, you got a toe hold there too.
Other knee.
Yeah.
Sad. That's how I make this better.
Get up, Will. Bulls are killed on the ground.
Oh, wow, we really messed up. That's why when you're punching, you're giving up one of your arms.
Nice. Okay, time switch top to bottom. So I'm observing here. This is actually good for me as a coach not to be training. So I'm borrow you real quick. So if you get down, imperative. If you're going to what's called Kami in judo, which is a sit out. You've got to keep this elbow off the mat. This elbow gets to the mat, they're going to get behind you. Actually, he's going to take you back and strangle you. If you come here, if you're here and you're going to sit through, you've got to capture, just like our elbow control we've been doing in the wrestling class. I say elbow, but it's actually armpit. And I'm pulling and replacing it with my lip. Now try to pull this arm down. It should be stuck. And this is where, again, I prefer to now swing this in if I can get there. Now you may feel like, Josh can take my back. Try to take my back now. There's the clock. I'm grabbing my thigh. But you cannot, if this goes down, I got to go back. Yes, I'm not letting them take my back. We're getting up. If that elbow goes to the ground, they're good with their back control. They're coming to your back, and they're going to strangle you. So if that elbow hits, if I'm here, yeah, and I sit through and don't capture that elbow, and I sit through, he's going to take me this way. That's a great, I love that one. Or if he's got this here, yeah, right in for a choke. You've got to keep that elbow off the mat if you're going to sit through. Okay, make sense? All right, so top to bottom, thank you. There's a remote plan.
Before we start, just one thing. How do you deal with the framing on your throat? Like if I'm doing
Yeah. Hey, that's good. Okay. Everybody look over here.
You
I'm going to show Will this too.
This way I collapse it. This
Yeah.
way.
So you got to be careful here. That triangle, that arm triangle. If you're overzealous with the frame here, there's a choke. You can go chase the back, but you can also just straight up squeeze here. The frame has to be, you're not trying to push them off, right? It's just enough to create some pressure, so if you're pushing hard, all the space is now open. So if you want a frame here, it's got to be, keep your elbow down, it's just that. All right, now, there you go, there you go. So where are you? Don't mistake, you gotta hurry because there's a keto class coming in soon. Don't mistake this frame with prying them off. It's just to keep some of the pressure on. Try to push my elbow now. Right. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And while he's doing that, that's where I'm trying to get here and get to my side a little bit. If you get here versus here, you have a fighting chance to get out. Right? Because now you're going to bump and try to corkscrew it. If you're flat on your back here, you got
Josh does a good job of trapping your head there where you can't
corkscrew out. Yeah. So if I get here, how do you trap my head? Like this? Yeah. Now, this is where, yeah, you can try to go this way. This may be where I start circling back this way. Right? It's just like you got a chain. Just like in wrestling, from the referee's position to get out from this position, how we got to chain our escapes and get out in the same way on the bottom. You got to chain the escape. So don't be committed just in one direction. You got to keep moving your hips. So if I go this way, he traps my head, he reaches, and I'm going back this way. He goes that way. I'm getting up now. I'm getting up. Right? I clear my hips. What I want to do, as soon as I get my hips clear, I don't know how we got to that position, but somehow I bumped, and he went north-south. And if I get here, I'm trying to get up. If I can do this, and he's heavy here, he shouldn't be able to stop me from doing this. Now he's doing the right thing. He's trying to grab my elbow and pull me this way. I'm framing, and I don't stop here. I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Quad pod. I don't want to be in this position. He's going to darce me. He's going to darce me. You're going to darce me. It's same as in wrestling. I'm finding that, pushing my head through, and I'm getting up. Does that make sense? Thank you. All right, that was a long monologue. But keep changing directions. Find your knees and just get up right away. Bam, get up. Go. Keep moving, Jack. Don't lock your hands around them. Don't lock your hands. That's how you get arm bar. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Now switch the other way. Shannon, there you go. Try to switch back and forth. There you go.
cauliflower.
Yeah, good.
So, did you call
Yeah, I will. Yeah. You wear head. Hey, I will not tease you if you wear headgear. I'm serious. Like, protect your ears. You don't get your ears back. That's not ground you reclaim. So.
That's fun.
It's the mat wrestling. Okay, go again, Jack. There's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot to unpack in terms of the taps. That's why we're training it.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Hey, time! Good work. Yeah. We have a keto class coming in soon. Any questions about what we covered today? Hey, just final thing to consider. We're gonna miss you. We've got one more week with us. And then you're coming back, right? Okay. I'll find you. Where are you? You're not that big. It's not that big. It's all packed together. You get on top of me. If you're struggling here, good. This is a tough position to get out of. That's why we're training it. Just remember, just key objective. So again, in jiu-jitsu, this is my difference here. I'm not saying it's wrong or right. Jiu-jitsu, we're always trying to get this, trying to get our legs. What I want to do, my goal, I like to get back to my knees. Right? I'm trying to get here, here, here. I just keep moving my hips and eventually just trying to get back to here because I feel more confident in hand fighting here, not getting guards, than I do getting here and getting punched in the face. Like, you see it all the time in MMA. They're trying to frame. The only person that doesn't eat a lot of punishment here is Charles Oliveira. Yeah. Everybody else, he's like an outlier. Like everybody else, they do this. Like I was saying the other day, Randy Couture, he would just beat people up. He'd let them go half guard. He would sit on their leg, pin their arm down, and kablammers. Yep. Khabib would go, start working for wrists. Yes, dog, yes. It's just, I would much prefer us to continue with the idea if I'm here, I'm trying to just move, get here, move, get to my knees. Get to my knees with the movement. And if I'm here, I can just get up and get away if I need to. Re-engage. Try to get my head outside, take it, my head outside single. So consider that. We'll keep training this position. It's tough to get out of. It's a mixed bag once they start punching too. They don't have as much control around your head if they punch. Bad news is they're punching. So it's a different variable to deal with. Any questions? Anything you want to see in the coming weeks? Think about it. What's that? Okay, thank you. And hey, Tuesday, 6:30 at Twin Silos. Bring some gloves. Twin Silos, we were wrestling around and people were staring. Doesn't matter. The sod there is just as soft as these mats. So just wear something that you don't mind getting grass stains on. Or we'll just do more boxing and get to the legs. We won't do as much groundwork. If you want to join us. Okay? All right. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Thank you.
Thanks,
Good
Coach.
job today. Good job. Oh, good job. Keep it up. Good job today. Yeah.
Where are you going?
You need to work on it.
I'll just take them. Next Saturday is last day. It's not going to be the same without you here. We'll be here. Come back.
Yeah.
We will be.
It's probably going to be topic for.
That's the problem with going full belly down now. Yeah. You got to deal with punches and drops kicked around your neck.
Yeah. I don't know what to do here exactly.
Yeah.
Because if I posture up, he chokes me.
Yeah.
What's it called?
This is where you gotta elbow escape, and it's hard to do. You gotta get flat, and you gotta try to start prying your elbow towards his knee, and then start turning in that direction. There you go. You're gonna eat a lot of punches on that, but don't be flat. You don't want to be flat either way, on your back or on your belly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been doing
He's pretty
resistance.
dead, like you do.
Yep.
I do that, but and then I turn.
Yes, hand fight. There you go. Now, see if you can just get up. Quad up now. Control that wrist. Yep. You heard me say that. Yeah. Now, when you quad fight, get your feet closer to your hands. There you go. Try it. There you go. Better.
I'd rather be here. I don't want to be here, but I'd rather be here.
Now, when he body locks you with his legs, you got to go to the side of where his foot is around your hips. You can go that way, but it's better to escape. You want to hit? Can you body lock him over to your floor?
Well, I tried what you were showing about with the ball. Reverse on the legs.
See where this foot is? That's where you want to
Big
stay.
time. Felt it in my
That's
back.
the focus.
I didn't realize it. I mean, it was easy at the time, and then the next day I was like,
There you
it
go.
totally got me.
And you can, it'll take up to 10 sessions before you start to feel like you won't feel sore.
Yeah.
So only 10.
You're in a tough spot.
I
On my
did
board
a
nine,
I
this is
started
where
with
you want to
kettlebells,
start
too.
here. Your grappling is a lot better
I
fast.
did a 30-minute routine, and it was a lot of
I
sweating.
would honestly just Google like stability ball. There's pretty different ball that has a pretty good one.
Yeah.
And there's like stem cells and like really like core. It also gets your stability in the hamstrings, your groin, your outer glute and your glute. Just from like the one that really gets me is that you just put your whole body on the ball and you like bring your back upright and you press down.
Just cross it like that.
Oh, horses. Of course.
Like kneeing on
Never
it.
grabbed
Yeah,
one.
but you can also just have it between your thighs. So then you're like working those
The ball is here, and you're balancing it.
and then what makes it hard is when you bring your torso upright.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then you inner groin, glutes, hamstring, quads, everything.
Yeah.
I did a big leg day yesterday. So,
Nice.
feel good though.
We'll see you tomorrow.
There you go. Whoa! I saw that.
What happened?
He like kicked the ball and it went inside that little. Perfectly.
Please be careful.
Can't do it again.
I don't know if you would do it again. That was. I think I was the only one that saw that.
And what photo we get out of this?
That was perfect.
This sucks, just because I have a hand, especially with gloves.
Yeah, oh, you got to give her out. Yeah.
I know what to do here. Glove, come on, please.
Baseball that time.
Yeah.
Where are you at in your grip?
We're gonna start putting video on James's side, guys, if you want to rewatch your practice.
Yeah.
I'll try.